Gomez and Company here as we welcome in our pal Joe Convertino from CH Insurance for our Cup of Joe this week. Joe, what is happening?
Good morning. We have 2 cups of coffee this morning. I got our Vice President of Sales, John Sereno, in the house today.
John.
Good morning, Gomez. Good morning.
Hey, how are you guys? Obviously, a high-level business meeting that you're both required at. So thank you for taking time to fit us in here.
Yes, we started early, Gomez. We started early. It's, can't believe it's almost the end of the first quarter, 2025.
Isn't that amazing? I mean, coming up in a bit here, the year will be a quarter of the way over.
It's nuts.
It is. It's pretty amazing how quick it goes by. In a blink of an eye.
Anything in this first quarter, now that we're getting close to the end of that, moving forward, that this time of the year people may want to pay attention to?
Oh. Isn't he funny how he sets us up?
I know.
What we were talking about.
That's what he gets. That's what he gets paid.
That's why you're paid the bucks, Gomez. So we were talking about, people have been cooped up all winter, right? Thinking of things, obviously working. Now they're thinking, do I start that business that I was dreaming of? I want to be a landscaper. I want to mow lawns. I want to paint. I want to start a small website business. I'm going to do artificial intelligence. What do you think they need, Gomez?
Well, something's going to have to get insured in there.
Well, exactly. Starts with an I, ends with an E. Insurance. Yep.
No, seriously, Gomez. People definitely, we've had a few calls the past week, and, some of them think even though they're helping a friend, right, John? My homeowners will protect me. It's not going to protect you in a small business setting. And actually, one of my buddies had his brother-in-law painting for him inside. Like, not a lot of exposure, not really on ladders, painting inside. And he says, I may be doing stuff for others. I go, you need to get a small policy. It's less than $1,000. Protects the liability. If they're doing something, let's say inside, the ladder does fall and break something that someone owns, that's what it pays for, Gomez, John. And
exactly. I mean, the property damage is the biggest part of it, right? You damage somebody else's property with a ladder, or with paint that spills, or anything like that. On an antique, you gotta have some protection for that. You never know. A china cabinet these days goes for several thousands of dollars.
How about, because you mentioned web, say somebody was starting like a whatever kind of a web business selling whatever online, and then they should have insurance. What would be like the concern there? Say I'm just picking a product. Say I'm selling coffee mugs online, and here's the website, and here's how you buy it, and then it gets fulfilled. What part of that would be of concern?
Well, I mean, the biggest part of that exposure is if they get, the incorrect mug with the wrong names on it, or because if they're ordering in batches, if they're ordering in they're not ordering a single coffee cup, they're ordering dozens of them, and if they're incorrect the way they came in,
okay,
or if a lot of times these guys, they take possession of it, right? They take possession of the product in their own garage, and once they take possession of that product, now they're on the hook because the manufacturer says, "Well, I sent it to John. John then sent it to Gomez, and so we're out of it. So it's John's issue."
Okay, so
right.
At some point that holds everybody accountable.
It has to do, but a lot of it's got to do with the transfer of the product. Who is actually, where is it actually coming from? The last person that touches it is the one that's getting brought in.
And you never know. That it's, probably a smaller exposure there, but John hit it on the head with wrong logo, wrong information. That's called a professional liability policy from an IT and web person if they designed it wrong. And we get into that. And if they're shipping, Gomez, and they're taking credit cards, they may want some minimum cyber insurance, right, if they get hacked. So no one thinks about it. We just thought it would be a good time to refresh the listeners that if you're thinking of doing something in the next 2 months, again, you want to have a nice little business plan. You want to have a good accountant, right? You want to have a good lawyer putting the plan together and the legal name, and you want to have a good insurance agent, him or her, whoever it is, an independent agent that gives you a bunch of choices.
Hey, guys, thanks. Always great chatting there, and I know you got a busy meeting ahead of you there today, so I appreciate the time.
We do, buddy, we do, and guess what's around the corner? I think it's here.
What, golf season? Masters?
Masters,
Yeah.
But golf season. Have you been out? Have you been swinging?
No, not. The emails are going around for Golf League, which starts here probably in about a month. So I will be soon, but I haven't yet.
Yeah. All right. Well, we need you crisp this year for those tournaments we're going to bring you to.
I know. Gotta loosen it up. All right, guys. Thank you.
Hey, have a great weekend, and let's get a couple SU wins in lacrosse this weekend.
Absolutely. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Gomez.
Yep.
Thank you, Gomez.
We'll see you soon.